Hi, it's Friday again here. The weekend beckons, and I'm so happy because I get to rest and prepare for the next week. Yeah, I'm sure you also want to rest. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. The Joy News Interactive is airborne from now till 11:30 with me, the entertainment general, Ms. G. Now, should our MPs be given armed police protection? How would you feel if your passport is extended for the next 10 years? And Accra has a new mayor. What's your expectation? Let's get interactive on our social media platform. It's Joy News on TV. All right, so we get started. I'm sure you're ready to roll with us. First off, on Wednesday, the UK had some really bad news. There was an attack outside Parliament in London. 5 people were killed, including the attacker who was shot by armed police. On Thursday morning, the UK Prime Minister confirmed the first arrest had been made in relation to the incident, and investigations are ongoing. This has got us thinking, if this had happened in Ghana, what would have been the case? Are MPs safe? So I have a question for you. Should our members of parliament be given armed police protection? You have been answering this question on Facebook, and let's get to read your comments. And Komla Ezono says that for what reason the Westminster incident can't and shouldn't be used to demand for security. Were security officers not there before the attack? We all need protection. Are they the only working class in Ghana? He's asking. Now, Mohammed says, yes, they must be given security. If this is done, more people will get employment. Our unemployment rate of almost 12% will reduce. And Matthew says, yes, because the increasing trend of terrorist attack is becoming a global phenomenon and needs urgent measures to curb it. Why not, says Larry? Executives are enjoying maximum security. Why not those in the legislature? And it's about time for them to be given maximum security too. And not at all, they should hire their own bodyguards. Even already, they're having bodyguards. So what do they need the police guard again for? You're asking. And Obin said, Ablade, Efie Kuma Zongo Takradi, and who will take the cost of the cost involved? The nation? The answer is big no. For what, says Ojo? Have they given people of your constituents a better police service? That's professional. It's a joke for you. And Nota says, for what? No, it's not needed. Cry. I don't think it should be asked. Cry self. And Abaji says, no, they shouldn't. Stephen says, unnecessary. Absolutely no, not necessary at all. If they keep it real, they won't need guards, says Yusuf. And yes, they deserve it, says Adu. It's a very big no. No, they're getting enough already. Kweku Ahin says. So your comments to us concerning the fact that after what happened in the UK, our MPs might need armed policemen. Let's stick with Parliament, where the MPs have been postponing a 10-year period, proposing a 10-year period during which a passport service in Ghana can be deemed, or the passport in Ghana can be deemed valid. After 10 years period, the passport will be deemed to have expired and must be renewed. The proposal is one of many others the Parliament's Committee on Foreign Affairs suggested to the Director of Passport, Alexander Intrankwa, when he appeared before them. Ranking members of the committee, Samuel Oku Jeto Ablakwa, told Joy News the 5 years expiry period for the Ghana passport is too short a time, especially given the challenges that the applicant goes through before getting a new passport or to renew an old one. What do you think of this? You think the period is too short? 5 years? Is it that short? You prefer 10 years? Let's see what you've been saying to us. And is an important move by Parliament. They should also make sure they lessen the protocol and bureaucratic procedures one must go through before acquiring a passport in Ghana, says Jamal. And the only important they have to do the only important thing I guess you want to say they have to do is to stop selling to different nationalities. I have more people from Togo and Nigeria using the Ghanaian passport, while why Ghana leaders are always thinking for them. And I never heard it in any country that their passports is valid for only 5 years. Only Ghana, for that matter. It's all about corruption and making money out of it, not thinking of the citizens. And it's long overdue, says Isaac, and I don't know why it was changed to 5 years. I guess so they will create unnecessary pressure in the system like in the past few years, so as to make extra cash into individual pockets. And Reku says, in fact, it should be 15 years to make up for the frustration and the stress that comes with its acquisition. The previous governments made it last for 5 years, so there will be frequent renewal and hence revenue for the government. 10 years is really good, but it should be 15 years, Rico is thinking. And Larry says that's a good idea. It should be 10 years, but for some reason under the Mills administration it was changed to 5 years, which was a bad decision taken by them. I support 10 years. And Musa says the only thing they should do is to stop issuing Ghana passport to non-Ghanaians or other nationals. And Matthew says it's a welcoming idea, and let's support Parliament in that regard, because passport acquisition is not easy in Ghana. Eliasu says it's very good, but I even suggest that they extend it. So Elias is saying very good, but a lot of people are holding Ghanaian passport, but they are not Ghanaians. Very worrisome. Yes, good idea. The 5 years is too short after going through the hassle to get it renewed. Kamasu says is a good idea, but passport office can't even issue a passport within the specific time for the online passport. GH. And Jane Fisher's brilliant idea. They should speed up with the online passport acquisition process. And yeah, that's his good news. Good governance. Think about his people's problem. And this is a step in the right direction, but its online system should be very fast to help curb corruption, says Opoku Ahmed. And with my bureaucracy, that's what he prefers to call it, I think every passport must be declared invalid, expired, after the existence of the beholder remains after the, I think you want to say that after the beholder is non-existent or has passed on. What I mean is, if one wants to travel or own a passport, it's got to be formatted as a normal driving license is, and our voting ID card, whilst the year of stay and those rubber stamping endorsement remains within the visa. Hence, as to the owner's demise, then declared expired. So I get your point. I'm sure lots of people get your point. And he says that's perfect, and as well considering the inconveniences involved in the shortest 5-year period. Joy News, it's on your TV station when the director of passport came and said the online application, the standard application, will take 2 weeks and the express will take 5 working days. I applied the online, which is the express 100 Ghana cedis. I traveled all the way from Diaso to Accra to complete the biometric data. The collection date was on the 27th of March 2017. I want to travel. I came to Accra. They told me 2 weeks time without any reason. But it's not yet 27th of March, is it? And it's a very bad idea, because if those criminals from another country get it, they take a long time to get them. That's what you mean. Very good idea, because it will clamp down the bureaucracy in the system, says Bewa. And that should include driver's license, says Edu Dennis, and that will be the best, says Ujemba. I agree, says Kojo Dogbate, and it's a good idea. Loretta Osei Akoto is saying to us. So, and also better, it would ease the unnecessary pressure at the passport office. It's coming from Ruben Darling. And Solomon says the time frame is too short. Kwanzaa says very good, Parliament look sharp. I agree to that 100%, says Musa. It's an idea in the right direction, says Isa, and actually the 5 years will do. Tete Emmanuel says, good idea. Irene Dede says, a very good call, says Amos. And a very good idea, dear Isaac. Danko says, that would be great. It's long overdue. This is no news, says Richard Gamil. And supports it, says Goffred. They should make it 10 years. It's better. And I even wish for a lifetime one, says Nana Safu. And good move, Napoleon Luchu says, agreed, says Trey. And this is usual, barring any technology advancement, says KF Mensa. And now that's what is necessary, Bill Freedom says. And good, a great idea. I support the 10 years. 10 years is good. Excellent proposal. It's a good idea. And a lot of you are agreeing that, 10 years is better than 5 years. Fantastic, says a J, and fantastic idea. A lot of you seem to be interested in re-opting for 10 years before we go renew our passports than people who want it to be for just 5 years. Now, moving away from the passport office, let's come to Accra's mayor. Accra has a new boss. Call him the mayor. He is Mohammed Ni Ejay Soa, and he has received the endorsement from all 109 assembly members present, representing the 100% of the total votes cast. He has a lot of issues to deal with, from stopping open defecation to ensuring the city is clean. Ghanaians expect a lot from the new mayor. What are your expectations? I am expecting a lot from him. I'm sure you are too. And Moore says he should first start demolishing his house and family house in Accra. You seem to know him. And actually, there's a saying that cleanliness is next to godliness. So sanitation is what they need for now. And Bempon says, should teach. Okay, Manasseh has nothing to do with the sanitation and all the problems we have in Accra. So sanitation, of course, what else? And sanitation in the metropolis. And that's coming from Matthew. So those are your messages to us on Facebook concerning Accra's new mayor, who we are all expecting a lot from. On that note, we take a break. When we are back, there's more here on Joy News Interactive. Welcome back from the break. You're still watching Joy News Interactive live on Joy News Channel, Multi TV, DSTV Channel 421, Go TV Channel 144. Join the conversation on our social media platform. Find us using the name Joy News on TV. Let's move to our hashtag Ghanaman trivia for today, and I read to you what it says. I am a sacred pond in the Upper East region of Ghana. I am noted for my friendly reptiles. It is an offense to kill these reptiles or eat their meat. I am 44 kilometers, 27 meters outside Bolgatanga, the regional capital. Who am I and where can I be found? So we have a picture of our trivia in your shorts, and let's see what you've been telling us. You know that the month of March is a month to celebrate Ghana. We are 60 years and it's a good reason to celebrate. So Ayensu Senior says, yes, get close to a crocodile like this, hoping that it will not strike you. Yet you criticize safety at Kington Po. Good morning. And one of my favorite wildlife animals, I sat on the oldest crocodile, which is about 80 years old, some time back at, okay. Let's continue. So one of my favorites is at Paga Crocodile Pond. Paga Crocodile Pond at Paga in the Upper East region. Paga Crocodile Pond in the Upper East region. It's the message you're sending to us. That is Joseph Adams. And I think is Budwata Crocodile Pond. And Paga Crocodile Pond says Avoy. Paga Crocodile Pond. And Paga Crocodile Pond, Paga Crocodile Pond, Paga Crocodile Pond, and a lot of you with the hashtag Joy News Interactive sending that to us. So I am the crocodile and I live in Page. I'm sure you wanted to write Paga. So those are some of your comments for our picture of the day. It's time for us to see what video we're sharing today. Okay, so from our trivia, let's go to our picture of the day first. So this is what you have in your shot. So how far did you go with your education? And he says, I didn't go very far because our school was just behind our house, and that's in a job interview. So the interviewer asked the interviewee, how far did you go with your education? He says, not too far. My school was just behind my house. Very interesting comments from the guy. And yes, he is right. That's the right answer. It should be, what level have you obtained in your education? That's Nana Kofi Frimpong taking us through some English classes. And exactly, he must get the job. He's obedient, says the Sasco. And how far did you go with your education? Laughing. And then, I didn't go very far because my education is closer to our house, Patrick. He tagged his friend Akwabwa Patrick. And WhatsApp says Patrick. And Portia put some similes of laughter there. Okay, so sharp laughter, laugh out loud, and that's all says and sung. And grammatical English stability, I think, I don't know. And then that's from Odo Prem. I can't stop laughing, laugh out loud, my ribs. And we don't tire for job issue. And serious failure, haha, says Apana Charles. An intelligent answer from Joshua. Very funny, says Solomon. Interesting. Jayon Himen says good answer. And Enusa Eliasu says haha. Simple answer from Junior Company. And this one, dear, na serious answer, pa, says Matthew. And Bam says Maltese. And it is it's a very good answer to the question. Simple answer, simple question, simple answer. And simple, says Ebenezer. Bam says Boachi. A good answer, says Samuel. And Enwano says Paulina Ofori. So your answers concerning our picture of the day. Get some motivation for the weekend so that you bounce back on Monday very strong. Off to party. I'm done for the day. On that note, I say bye to you. I'll be back again on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll miss you, but don't miss me too much. My name is Miss G, the Entertainment General. Stay tuned to Joy News. There's more to come. Have a good morning.